Good day, everyone. My name is C. Ann Brown. I'm a student of BMCC, and my major is Computer Network Technology. I'll be discussing the era of Peter Drucker and Annie Mintzberg of management of organization. Before I get into it, I want to give you an overview of Peter, and later I will give an overview of Henry. We all know that Peter is the father of management, and I want to know from how he started, how he become the father of management. I know he's also a philosopher, he's an author, which the writing contribute to his to come to management. So I have a layout, and I'm going to show you guys. I will discuss the topic I will discuss on. So let's start it. First, I will discuss what period occur. Second, I will discuss the efficiency of period occur management approach. Third, the transpire from Peter Drucker after he passed away. And now then I will go to who is Henry, Mr. Bird, how Mr. Bird contribute to businesses, and the purpose of Mr. Bird strategy. And I will a little conclusion what I've learned of what these two philosophers and, and what I will take away and what I think will benefit me and what I think is a good idea. But one thing I like about Peter is quote. He leave a many quote that he left behind. One of the quote that he have people managers should be leaders and not like monster. They should lead their employee, not being with bombarded with a lot of laws and rules. Be leaders. But the employee feel like they're worth something. That's one thing I like about Henry. So let's start. Who was Peter Drucker? So I way back when they were born. Peter born on November 11, 1909. From his mom is Caroline Drucker. She studied medicine. Um, she wanted to become a psychiatry. But one thing I realized that in the 19th century, women not should women are restricted to work in those fields. Back in the 1900s, women's supposed to work in the home, take care of the kids, do home domestic work like taking care of the kids, cleaning house, helping out, those kind of work female were able to do back in the 1900s. So I was a little surprised that the mom is studying medicine because those kind of work is for male. Male supposed to do those work, but um, I'm surprised. And Henry is from a Jewish background. His dad, Adolf Bertrand Docker, they're both, mom and dad's both Jewish, and they're well educated. And I know that Peter coming from a well kept home, and he does, and his both parents is very smart. This mom studied medicine, the dad is a economist. Also, he work in the government system in high standard. So I know Peter get some experience from him because his dad always introduced him and his son to others economists. One famous one thing is Joshua Schoenper, that one of those economists that have an influence on Peter. Peter education, the first education that Peter get is from Eugenie, friend of the family. She's an educator, a writer. That's where Peter learned craftsmanship of the organized tasks, respect tasks. That's one of the reasons why I think that Peter like management, because management have to do a lot of it, organization, preparation, planning. So that's the beginning. I think that the beginning of Peter to become the the father of management. In 1931, Peter earned his PhD doctorate. His work experience, his first experience was on a cotton farm apprenticeship, but he didn't interested in it. He didn't learn anything, but he's spending time reading. And his second job, same place in Germany, is a editor at a newspaper company firm. He do the editing, but his ultimate career kick off in 1942 when he become Austria American in the U.S. That's the time he studied management. For Peter Drucker will just believe. Like I said before, he's from a Jewish background, but he have his own mind. Growing up, he have his own mind, do his own thing. So he trailed away from the faith, and now he's a Lutheran, Protestant. But one person that would influence him to become a Lutheran is Soren Kierkegaard, who is extensivism is the founder of it, and Peter is the biggest influence on Peter religion. Next, I will discuss the effectiveness of Peter Drucker management approach. The use of management theory is when Peter write his book about management. The main aim for this book is focus on human people. All people think. All people should be handled. All people should think. And all business should be organized. All business should be focused on, because every business should have a mission. Because without the mission, there would no business. What they more aim they should focus on. So the history of management is fall into these four categories: human, mission, and growth and result. In management, the organization have to have a mission, and within that mission, there have to be growth. Growth, improvement, and the book that he write about management show how this mission work and how growth work, and have to get result. Because without result, the business not growing. Next, he urged individual to embrace change and view it as an opportunity, as an opportunity and opposed to a threat. Most business when us don't like changes. Business business like anything change, anything go wrong, everybody start to feel pressured and they know what to do. But Peter said to look at it as a threat. Don't look at it as a threat. Look at it as a change to improve, to increase, and to get results. Docker approach to management has been used by business worldwide over the year, last 80 years. Sorry. And when he writing his book, he stated decentralization. Decentralization is like all the level of management. You have the top management, the mega line management, you have the operational team. So information should be decentralized to all level of workers, not just the managers. So the final thought. Everybody should have a thought, a thinking, or to accomplish a task or problem in the firm. Next, I'll discuss what transpired from Peter Drucker after he passed away. Peter leave us a legacy, a legacy. Many books he write, he have many video upload on YouTube. We can go back and look at it. We can buy his book. We can use his book to help us to our successes book build business. The first book he write is Essential of Docker. This book Central of Docker. This book is his first book, and the next book is Effective Executive. This book is for executive who want to improve on how to lead their organization. And the practice of management is the famous book that every manager should have. And this is a step-by-step protocol that a manager should follow how to improve their management skill. Other famous book is Manage Oneself. This book is for anyone who want to improve their leadership skill, who want to take the next step in their business, or you can use for your own life too. So you can use in small business. This for everybody. It's not like just for top management. It's for everybody. And the essential of Docker book is just for small business. Small business who want to improve their leadership skill. And and I want to go in more with the management of job invent he invent management of objective. That was from the book The Practice of Management. He write this book, write this objective for managers, and also called Management of Planning in 1954. This is for managers to follow if they want to improve their manual skill, and there are steps that they should follow in, in management of objective. And also Peter leave his wisdom. His wisdom is like um his wisdom like is five important questions that I leave for most business. The first one is what is the mission? What's your mission? What's your aim? What the mission? What do you want to accomplish? What the mission is? Do you want sales to go up? Do you want to improve your workers? What the mission of the business? Second is who's your customer? Who's your customer? These are five important question here. This is the wisdom that it leave behind us to follow and ask ourselves as a business owner and how to improve your business in management. Second, who's the customer? Because you have to find where the customer you're serving, what type of customer you're serving. Because in business, you have to know your customer, have a customer relationship with each other, pleasing the customer. And next one is what the value of the customer. Do you value the customer or just want to make money? Because in Peter Drucker philosophy, he believed that human is more important than money. He he do also consultant too. He consult to businesses that it's not mostly on money. Because without people, how can we have a business? So Peter is more focused on people, how they think, how to please them, how they organize. And the fourth one, oh, the fourth one is what they're seeking out of the business, what they want from this business. If they want this business to next 10 year business still profitable, if this if or they want every time they people firing, hiring, what they're seeking, what they want for the business to the next 10, 50 years and so on. And the last one is result. Business need to have result. If there's no result, why there's a business? Something is wrong. Something is going wrong. So we need results out of the business. We need results from not just the business but also the people. The people working properly, the people stressing out, the people are pleased, the people are comfortable to work. So this is a wisdom, five important question of Peter Drucker, what he leave behind and what we should follow. And the books are there. The books are there, to help us to grow, And anybody can use this book. Not to be like some big company. Small company can use this book too to help them to manage their company. And Peter leave back some quote, even a lot of quote that he leave back. A quote about management, what managers should do. A quote about people, what to talk about people are supposed to like focus more on money but focus on people. Now I will focus on Henry. Who was Henry? Henry is a Canadian. He work and live in Canada, still living. Not like Peter who passed away at the age of 95. But Henry is still living, is still going conferences, is still teaching. The early age of um, Henry life is a Canadian. He born on September 2nd, 1939. His parents, and he also from a Jewish background too. And his parents, Meyer and Irene Mintzberg, His first education is from McGill University, and McGill University he studied business management, and at MIT Slogan he studied engineering, get his PhD in engineer. After you leave MIT Slogan, he went back to McGill, where she's still teaching since 1968. From 1968 he started. McGill is still there today teaching Department of Business Management. Also, he's an officer. When you get an officer position in Canada, that means you have a lot of merit. He's a very smart man. So you get an officer of Canada. He's an officer of Canada. That's a good position to have. That's a badge that officers get when they are married, but educated. That's a badge. And his career is like I said, he said at McGill University where he teach, and is a founder of Coaching Ourselves. It's a podcast that he have on YouTube. Anybody can go and see the podcast. It there for managers to communicate each other, because that's what's one of Henry Mintzberg's philosophy, that to solve problem you have to have a round table talk to see what manager think, because to see what manager think or to solve problem, because different business come together and have different point of view, and that was one of Henry's philosophy, or to help manager grow in their business. And he's still at McGill University from 1965 to 1968. He's still there teaching, but he got his degree at McGill University 1965 to 1968. How Mr. Bird contribute to businesses. First, we have the role of management. You have this is the role and step by step a manager should follow. This is what because it's philosophy is more focused on managers, or manager think, or there's a problem, or to become a good leader. So you have three concepts, but it's 10 role manager should have. You have interpersonal, which means provide information. A manager have provide information, and you have information role, like manager should have information, process information. I have this decisional role, that when you use information to get result. So the first, those are the roles I just described. Sorry, those are the roles I just described. Next, I will describe the step within the roles. First, we have the figurehead, leadership, and liaison. These are the first step of manager. They should be leaders. They should be communicate well. They should be the head, get information. Or I said interpersonal, provide the information. And we have for the information role, we have monitors, disseminator, and spokesperson. So this is where the process information. So manager should be monitoring employee, not like to be a monster, but monitor their progress, make sure that good communication is everybody's on the same level, everybody's know the aim, and managers are the spokesperson of the people, employee, we said. And we have the negotiate, resource allocate, disturbance, angler, and entrepreneur. So resource that resource are equal share with employee, everybody's on the same level. Disturbance is like anything arise, the manager is up and ready. If events, anything happen, manager is ready to work. And we have Mintzberg management, study of manager. He wrote this book in 1989 about manager, or manager should lead in the company, and this is a step-by-step process that manager should follow. And it and you lay out first, before you write this book, you were saying that it wasn't something amazing. It was just simple. It was like people was praising for discovering management theory, but he said wasn't that amazing. It was sort of simple. It was just there at the right time, and he just write it down, and he refused to be praised. Because it's a important thing to have a book about management, or to allow others to follow him and to study manager, to make manager life more easier. It's a great thing, but the thing was simple. And you think that managers nowadays managers are lazy because the era of computer. But what I think is not manager are lazy, but it's a little help. But what he said is true, because manager have to go like go and communicate with the employee, go face to face. But take one thing, this an email, everything solved. And Miss Burke he also have many books too. He have many books who help managers to make their life better and to help them grow. And I already talked about online platform that he have that also help managers all over the world. They don't have to come in to the same. They can just log into our coaching ourselves. That is podcast. I said before is apps that manager can log into, communicate with each other, and it's and also helpful for Henry to see what's going on and put feedback on how to help manager and website. Don't go after going in person. I have Mr. Five strategy. The five strategy are the strategy of Apex. This is the entrepreneur structure, also the simple structure. These are for these are simple and I can follow it. And we have technical structure, we have the management level, we have the supporting staff, and you have the operating core. The operating core, like this, the workers. That's all the we get result. That's where the result we get the result, and those are the worker that we're gonna the working process. Like if we're gonna sell a product, we need like a restaurant. We need like the cashier. Cashier is fall in the operating core. Also called the aprocrat strategy, and the supporting stuff also called divisional structure, that like extra support the business need. maybe like maybe like if something wrong like with a cash register, we need somebody to come and fix it. So that's more falling in the supporting staff. The middle manager line is like the manager, the executive, and you can see that the middle line is getting smaller because computer is increasing. There's no need for manager, but you can see the supporting staff increase because we need supporting and the computer also help install computer and machine burger also falling at the supporting staff. The purpose of Henry Mintzberg's strategy. He have 5 strategy that he think is he think will work. First we have plan, plot, pattern, position, and perspective. Plan is like okay. Let's me discuss observe and analyze manager behavior. So he write this in his book, about Mintzberg management. He gather, I think it's about I'm not sure, some manager and study them or the behavior of management and how you can help them. And while he's doing that, that's why you get this idea around round table talk that every manager should gather their team, go around a table, and see how to solve problem in the organization. Plot is like is a strategy they use to disrupt their competitor or to be better than their competitor. They use this strategy. And pattern is like any change in the business, any change or anything to improve, any weakness, any strength. And position is where you position yourself, where you compare with. Like you have different kind of restaurant. You have McDonald's. You have um, McDonald's. Got the name of it. I've got the name of a coffee place. I have this. I have a lot of coffee place around, and you have to know which where you fall. Where you fall. If you fall in food industry, if you fall in merchandise, which category you fall in. That's the position where you position yourself in the business. And perspective, just like position too, what value your product have. Is a high standard, what value the product is. Now I'll come to the end, and as a question that I have, how I view this thinker. I view this thinker as they're very educated and they help a lot of business grow, especially manager and how manager should think and how manager should lead. The difference between these two thinkers is that their, their mindset of how organization should work. They're both in management of organization, but they are different mindset. Peter more focus on everybody, where everybody should think and organize, and Peter, no Peter, Henry focus on just managers. All managers should grow and have better organization skill. And lastly, why we need philosopher. we need philosopher because people go on. People's not here forever, and every mind is different. Every mind, every thinking is different. Nobody's alike. So, like Peter Passan, his father of management, he leave back a legacy that we can learn from, that we can use, and also increase on, or even change, because people are smart, you know. And Henry is still living, thank God, and he's still teaching. He's still helping manager. He's still coaching. I know he said on like he said that computer make manager lazy, but computer help people a lot because he have uh um and so it's podcast or it's a hub, the coaching ourselves. You have that. You don't have to be, and that is on all virtualized. Manager can log on. So I think that we can learn from this philosophy. We can use their idea to increase ours, or we can increase what they already make. And this is a hand. Thank you.